Hello and welcome to my ever so cleverly titled series titled Dye versus Dye. The point of this is I get asked a lot, well, if I can't find this color or brand, like what other one should I use? Like they don't sell this near me or I can't find it online, they're out of stock, what do I do? And there are a lot of colors that are a lot of similar to each other in good brands that are accessible to different types of people, and different brands and different colors that have all sorts of different things going for them. And I have, in my time as a hair dye addict, accumulated many types of dye, and a lot of them I've found are really comparable colors to each other. So I thought I would make a series just talking about, I don't know, different brands, like color, this color versus that color, and see what happens. So let's start. Today's theme is orange. You probably can't tell, but I have like orange lipstick and orange eyeshadow on because I thought I'd be cute, but I don't even think my camera is picking it up. So, well, I have two different brands here with me today for two different oranges, and one of them is, can you see this? It's orange. Of course you can see it, but some of it's pink. My hair is orange and pink, so I'm just talking about the orange color. And I've already reviewed one of these in a more lengthier one, and that one is Wildfire by Manic. So yeah, if you want a lengthier review on my thoughts of this dye, you can go to that. It's somewhere on my channel. I don't know. It's a wreck. So this is just going to be a short discussion on that hair dye, I hope. And comparing it to another dye that I recently got, which is this one. And yeah, so let's start. I don't know where to start. So first of all, of course, I have Wildfire by Manic. Spoiler alert, because I just showed it. If you've seen that review, you know all that I'm gonna say on it probably. But you're probably not expecting this next one. La Riche directions in, it's upside down, Tangerine. I wanted to get that napalm orange color that Special Effects had, but there's this whole thing going on with Special Effects. You kind of can't really get their dye right now. It's been a whole thing since last October. They moved headquarters, I believe, and from there they had trouble with their packaging and everything. I don't know. There's a really lovely online shop called Be Unique. If I remember, I'll link to it in the description below. But the lady who runs that online shop keeps people regularly updated on when Special Effects is able to ship out dye, and I think I might start buying from her now because she's the only one who regularly updates on the situation that's going on with that whole mess. I know that there's a lot of just pre-orders for the color on eBay, and you basically can't find Special Effects anymore on Amazon except for just a few colors. So it's been a crazy few months for people who dye their hair and rely on that brand. So I went with directions because I'd heard really great things about it. It's only really available in the UK and Australia and stuff like that. So yeah, I ordered it online from a website called Blue Banana. I'll link that down below as well. So that's how I came across this, and I am very pleased, and I may order more of these, maybe not just this color because orange is not really my thing, but I'd never really done it. and it's summer, and I was thinking orange and tropical, and it was yay! So I bought it, and I put it on my head, and great things happened. And I will do a more in-depth review of this at some point in time, but as you may have noticed, I have no idea. I'm shooting somewhere completely different because I moved again. If you've watched all of these from the very first one, you might have noticed, like, there have been like 5 different locations that my videos have taken place in. Specifically the badly lit ones. For the past year, I've been in like 5 or 6 different places maybe. So I moved again to another place, and that's why I'm shooting in the bathroom, because my room is still not all set up and I don't want to make a mess in it yet, but I'm probably gonna be making a mess in there anyway. With my paint and all my other garbage. Blah. Anyway, let's get down to it. The first thing I'm going to start off with is pretty much everyone I've talked to's biggest concern when buying hair dye, which is price. Manic Panic's general flat rate everywhere, including online and in stores because it's the most accessible, is $9.99 US dollars. $10 basically. That's the flat rate pretty much everywhere that I go. That's what it is at Sally's, unless there's a Bizarro sale. That's what it is at Spencer's. I don't actually think Hot Topic sells these. They sell the tubes, which are a little more. Those are like $13.99 or something. I don't know because I haven't bought them yet. So those are kind of like even across the board. Even on eBay and Amazon, I found them for about the same general price range, unless the store is having a sale or something, and even with shipping from online, it still pretty much rounds up to the same amount. Those are around $9.99. Directions varies all across the board. I bought mine for around $4 because it was on sale online, and even with shipping and everything, I don't think I paid more than $9 for it. I've found it on eBay and such for anywhere between $4 and $8 US dollars. That is before shipping, and all of them were listed as being sold in the UK, so you will have shipping costs to go with that. But it does have a varying price range, and it's between the two brands, they have pretty much an equal amount of color choices. Personally, I think Directions might have more covered because when I was looking for Tangerine, I found like 5 other oranges, all within the same orange citrus type family names. But I pretty much had my heart set on Tangerine because I saw a video that someone else did and it was absolutely gorgeous, plus this was the one on sale, so that's why I went with that one. So price-wise, for me, even including shipping from the United Kingdom, Directions was the better buy. Both of these brands are vegan. They are not tested on animals and so on. You can look more of that up on your own time because since I'm not vegan, I'm not sure what all that entails, but I do know that both brands promote very much that they are vegan brands. There we go. How long they last. Okay, if you've seen my video on Wildfire here, you know that I was very, very pissed off because it lasted about 3 days or so. I think 3 days is really pushing it. Tangerine, however, lasts a little over a week, maybe a week and a half. It's nice and vibrant, and then it kind of almost completely washes out. What I will say is when a Wildfire fades and washes out of your hair, it doesn't really leave a trace that it was ever there, whereas Tangerine definitely left. I think I dyed it over platinum blonde, platinum white blonde hair, and it definitely left orange tones in there. Not that I cared because I immediately dyed it over like this anyway, so it wasn't a bother, but for some people who might be dyeing this during a work holiday or school holiday or vacation or something, and you want something that is going to come out of your hair fast and not leave any sign that it was there, you might want to go with this, because in 3 days you'll be good. For the consistency, because this is something I take into consideration, because I consider it, like, in my, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but in my, like, experience, the more watery hair dyes, they wash out really fast, whereas the ones that are, like, thick paste, kind of like special effects, are kind of thicker, not as thick as Ion, which was basically toothpaste, but it's really hard to describe. Those ones, in my experience, have lasted so much longer, and I don't know if it's just, like, the consistency of the dye is able to be more pigmented, and then this is just really watery. Yeah, I just said it. This is kind of a really watery dye. This is really thick, like the stuff that you would get in a bottle of, like a tube of special effects. So I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be like kind of the ketchup consistency that is Wildfire, and instead it was a nice thick kind of, I don't even know, like mashed potatoes. There you go. It's kind of a nice mashed potato consistency, but not like mashed potatoes. I hope that wasn't disgusting. Yeah. Color. Alright. This looks like congealed blood in ketchup. Yum. On your hair, Wildfire actually looks more of a sunset orange. There's really no other way for me to describe that, but it's a really nice, what I would consider sunset orange. Whereas Tangerine, as you can see, is a very violent orange. I'm pretty sure it's violent enough to harm somebody. This is what it is in the container. It's almost exactly what is on my head, so I was pleased. When I saw this, I thought, great, it's gonna come out way lighter because it's so bright. No, it's pretty much the exact color that's in this, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So, how do they hold up, in my opinion? Well, first of all, why I'm even comparing them, while Tangerine is a more neon color and this is a more like softer sunset type orange, they are still very, very similar. Obviously not so much in their containers, but like if I was to go through pictures of me having it, like the colors in my hair, I might not be able to tell a difference. I mean, obviously I would, because I would probably say, oh, I'm at that place in that one and I didn't have this dye then, so I'm clearly using this one. Stuff like that. It's pretty much the only way I would know that. But they're pretty much like, I'm confident that if I stopped using this one and started using this one when I went into work, nobody would notice that there was a difference in the oranges at all. This is running a lot longer than I thought. I'm so sorry. The next ones will be shorter. Yes, there will be more. There will not be that many more, because I have a whole bunch of dye that I don't have duplicates-ish for, but I have enough to do like 5 or 6 of these, if I'm lucky. So yeah. I get off topic, I'm sorry. I did these two because they are really comparable when you wear them. And yeah, so that's what the rest of the series is really going to be like. A trend you might see is me taking a Manic Panic color and someone else's color and saying, okay, let's compare these. And so you might, if you've seen my past reviews, you might already know how all of those are going to go. But I'm going to be giving you the rundown kind of like this of what the dyes are like and how they compare to each other, and you can pick what is easiest for you. really the main con I have with this is that it is not sold widely in the United States. In fact, I don't know if like anywhere except like fancy import fashion niche stores would actually carry this, because I do know some Westerners who have bought it like in country, so I don't know. I don't know if it's sold regularly in Canada. All those sellers I saw online were from the United Kingdom. And I've seen a lot of Australian reviewers use it as well. Not sure if it's sold there too, when Australians just don't want to sell it online. Whatever. So Manic Panic is going to be easier for you to get, but there are a lot of drawbacks with this color. So I would honestly say, if you can stand waiting a couple, like 2 weeks or something, that was about how long I had to wait for this to get in, was maybe 2 weeks after I ordered it. And I got the confirmation email a couple days after my after my order went through, and then I sent it on. I got it like 2 weeks later. If you can wait that long, then I would honestly say go with Directions. At least for this color, I do want to acquire more Directions hair dye in the future and see what really happens with that. If all of them are as great as this, I might have found my cure for the special effects shortage, and it's a lot cheaper than special effects, I will give it. So yeah, this has been Dye vs. Dye. Hope you enjoyed it, hope this helped. If you wanted to buy an orange hair dye that is either of these brands, I hope that helped you make a decision. But these are two of the most popular hair dye brands in like existence. I think the top ones, excluding Pravana, because that's like the holy god tier of blessed hairdresser hair dyes. Special Effects, Manic Panic, and Directions are the most popular ones that you're gonna see out there. They're the most highly ranked, and they have the most variety, those three brands. So those are mostly the ones that I am going to focus on. Alright, so yeah, hope that helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. If you have more questions, feel free to ask down below. I am going to make a longer video on Tangerine. I think I spoke on it a lot in this already, because this is ridiculously lengthy, and I'm sorry for that. But as the first video welcoming and introducing the series, maybe it isn't that unreasonable, and I will eventually clean up my room and we will be filming at a nicer location and not in my bathroom. Yeah. Hope this helps. Good luck with your hair.